So the Sarah Fuller saga continues. Today against Tennessee, she kicked an extra point, which, we're going to take a look at here in a second. But if you haven't done so already, hit the like button if you like my content on my channel, Uche Nwaneri, the Observant Lineman, and subscribe if you haven't already done so. I think it's worthwhile to subscribe, get notified each and every time that I drop content on YouTube. Now, with Sarah Fuller, we know a week has passed since her kickoff herstory being made, kicking the ball off about 27 yards for Vanderbilt in a rout against Mizzou. A lot was made of that by the media. They made a huge amount of commotion in regards to that. But this week, a week removed or 2 weeks removed from that, in a game at home against Tennessee, Sarah Fuller kicks an extra point, and now the media, especially, the usuals like ESPN, have taken it to new heights. Now it seems that an extra point is a level of achievement that is deserved of merit for the position of kicker. While honestly, when we look at this clip, you're going to see the kick. I can appreciate that she got the ball through the uprights, scored a point for her team, and her team was happy for her. No problem with that whatsoever. That is, that's a norm in football. Kickers have a role. They kick the ball, whether it's scoring points, whether it's kicking balls off, whether it's punting the ball on fourth down. Kickers and punters have a role on a football team that has a level of respect because it is a craft. It's something that you have to have some sort of skill to be able to execute on each play where you're needed. So Sarah Fuller definitely gets my kudos for that. She kicked the extra point. That's fine. She's the first woman in the Power 5 to score a point. That's fine. But to act as if this is something that is not fully expected of somebody who is actually skilled in kicking a ball, whether it be a soccer ball, whether it be a football, she has the skill to kick one of them with some efficiency. This shouldn't come as a huge surprise, and this shouldn't be paraded as the publicity stunt that it's really turned out to be. And I'll explain more about that here in a moment. But let's take a look at the kick from Sarah Fuller. This comes in, I believe, the first quarter against the Tennessee Vols. And, we're going to make it quick because, Lord knows copyright claims, they go after anything, even if it's just for a small amount of time. So let's look at this kick real fast, and you're going to see that, it's a kick. It's a kick. And, I won't say that Tennessee necessarily rushed it like one would expect, but it was definitely a kick in the respect that she got it off the ground, got it through the uprights. Not sure I'd necessarily want that for a game-winning kick, which would probably receive a lot more pressure from the defense trying to charge through there and block it. But, kudos. You made the kick. And in the scope of a football player and being in that team environment, definitely high fives, pats on the helmet, watch the cheeks, no patting on the cheeks. But pats on the helmet, pats on the shoulders, cool, that's fine. But the issue once again becomes this. Why are they making this into something much more I guess extravagant than it should be? I'm happy she scored. But we also got to understand something else. The Vanderbilt Commodores kicked a field goal in this game, a 3-point field goal in this game, a 39-yard field goal in this game. And there's something that you should know about that kick from that kicker. His name is Pearson Cook. He is 1 for 2, 50% with a long of 39, scoring 3 points, while Sarah Fuller has the 1 point here at the extra point for her kick in particular. You see that right here. But let's take a look here at Pearson Cook. This is the kicker who they refuse to acknowledge that he has actually had an effect in the game himself. They're not talking about the 3 points that he put on the board, the 39-yard kick that he put on the board for the Commodores, who are at the moment still getting smashed 35-10. But here, when you look at it on ESPN, while they're displaying Sarah Fuller's kick, her extra point, there is no other information regarding scoring plays at all, which is weird because ESPN, as probably the sports broadcasting network in regards to just mass appeal, they're not providing us any scoring summary information on the game. That seems pretty odd. And I don't think I need to spell it out to let you understand that while, yes, they want to promote her kick and the history that she has created, they're taking attention away from other people on the team who have contributed just as much, or if not more. Well, clearly more, because the other kicker on the team scored 3 points, and his points and his scoring is not being represented in the scoring summary whatsoever. Neither is any other point for any other team on this entire game, which makes no sense to me. That is something that's done purposely. Let's go look at another game. Let's look at another game here. Let's look at the game cast. CCU versus Troy. Scoring summary. Scoring summary. It's right here. It's right here for us to see. Let's go look at another game. Wisconsin, Iowa. Gamecast. Scoring summary. It's there. The scoring summary is there. Now let's go back to Vanderbilt, Tennessee. So here we are going back to this again, and we bring it back once again, and let me refresh just so you know. Refreshing. Let's look at the score summary. No scoring plays. So, I mean, this is where my issue lays with all of this, is why are they taking away from the team on a football team because of a single individual? That goes against all the principles of football. That goes against everything that builds the culture of a football team. When you're talking about having a team that is oriented and focused on accomplishing a goal greater than any one individual. That's the problem that we're seeing here. Look at the score of this game. This is a 2-6 Tennessee Volunteer team. Should be a competitive match at the very least against a 0-8 Vanderbilt Commodore team. And they're losing 35-10. So in the grand scheme of things, nothing is really promoting the team aspect of Vanderbilt right now. Everything is about Sarah Fuller. And that's where me, as a team player, someone who understands that environment, that's where it loses its validity to me. It's a publicity stunt to me because they're not giving the team its due. It's all about her. They're not showing any scores from anyone else in this game except for her. And to me, that's so toxic to the team structure. That's so just completely tone deaf to what it really means to be on a football team. And, you know, it really cheapens the legitimacy of all of it. Yes, she scored a point. That's great. Her teammates celebrated with her. But it's not changing the world. It's really not. Because there are plenty of girls who can kick field goals. We've seen women's national soccer team players who can kick field goals. 30 yards, 40-yard field goals. That is impressive. That is hella impressive. This right here, it's an extra point, and it was just a decent extra point. It wasn't, a high-arcing boot that we usually see on extra points, but she gets credit for that. She gets credit, and she gets kudos from a football player, because I think that's noteworthy to show her respect for that. But outside of that, don't make it a dog and pony show. But let me know what you guys think. Leave your comments down below. This is part 2 of the Sarah Fuller saga. And again, she's just kicking the ball. everything around her is turning it into a spectacle. Let me know what you guys think about it from that respect. And again, if you like this video, hit the like button and subscribe to the observant lineman, Uche Nwaneri. Appreciate you guys, and I will catch you all on the next one. Peace.